to Your Voice podcast. Today, we are bringing you another guest on one-on-one episode. He's an accomplished businessman, a renowned politician, a seasoned leader, and a grassroots mobilizer. He's an active member of the All Progressive Congress (APC), who hails from the northern part of Nigeria, Kebbi State. Honorable Aminu Suleiman is the founder and national coordinator of Tinubu Support Organization (TSO). Honorable Aminu Suleiman, TSO, welcome to the show, sir. So, sir, let me start asking you. One of the things you focus on as a politician, which is grassroots mobilization. How do you plan to engage more people from marginalized communities in Nigeria and ensure they also benefit from the government intervention?
Okay, similar, what I can say about this, I know you can know I'm the national coordinator for one of the very organizations that was created by me up to 5 years to 6 years now. And in the history of Nigeria, the movement looked like a party, what I can say, because we own a platform and the structure that were all over the world, not even Nigeria. After we have covered 36 states in Nigeria, which is all from the youth who started this movement, So I think we have a very good platform that we started this journey, that it will help us to make sure that the youth can be benefit on it. Because up to now, when we're up to today that I'm speaking to you now, the movement is still active. That we have more than 10,000 groups that will come to support Mr. President. But I can tell you, the TSO is number one that was up to now that I'm talking to you, is the leading.
Thank you for that, sir. You have come a long way with President Tinubu. You started from AD, where you served as the liaison officer and grassroots mobilizer of Hausa community in Lagos. Then ACN and now APC. It means you know the president so well from all political parties you have participated together. Kindly give us an insight into who Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu really is, and also who he is as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
All I can say here is that I would love to tell people my life story with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I met him when he was a governor in Lagos State. It should be 2004, when the former minister, Babatunde Fashola, was a chief of staff to him. I come to him that I want to meet your governor. He arranged an appointment for me to meet him through one of my uncle. So when I get there, I saw just looking younger. He said, Aminu, how are you as a friend, sir? He said, your uncle really helped us during the deco, so I would love to have you in Lagos. I said, sir, anytime. He asked me, the former Senator Benga Shepa was a PS Lance. The current personal secretary, Muri Okola, was his PA. The Oniru was the ADC 22, and Eligushi. We were all together with them. So he invited me to his office, we'll sit down with him. And he asked me, when are you going back to see my friend? Because I cannot forget him as a former military. When they plan something for me during the military era, you really give us the information. So I cannot forget to see this man. I mean, as far as his relation, I must keep you here in Lagos. Within a second, I saw the instructs the bachelor to get me 2 forms for residential. He said he doesn't have oil in Lagos, but he can provide a land for us to stay with my brother. He gave me the form. He asked me, when are you going back to see my friend? I said, any day you permit me, Your Excellency. We just laugh. He asked me I should go to Kaduna, let our uncle fill the form, and return it back to him. So when I come back, I'm still don't take you more of the story since about 19 to 18 years. So I'm still with him to show you that he's a good man. He's someone that didn't do any tribalism. He doesn't want to say you are from North or you are from South. He accommodates everybody as well. So I can tell you that as well, that's why when we look at what he did for us, because I was 35 years old, now I'm 53. Almost 19 years is there. You can see some pictures that I don't like. So I think if I can tell you some of the brave of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and you can see most of his cabinet now we are all together with the current IG. He was the CS of them. So he's someone that I can tell Nigerians they should rely on him. He's someone that we can believe, that can take us to promised land.
Thank you for that, sir. We have seen the efforts of the president in marketing Nigeria to investors at different fora. What more steps do you think the country can take to attract foreign investors and promote economic growth in Nigeria?
You know, Mr. President, if you look at him from the beginning, if you see some of his antecedents when he was a Lagos State governor, that's what he normally do. Someone that can rule a state without even government funds. He generated money by himself when the IGR was almost like a 5 billion before he left office, almost 25 billion naira. So to know that this man has a capacity to do everything though. So that's why we come to put a structure for him to be a Nigerian president. He already have a plan to make sure that he can put Nigeria in the right track. You can see now in Nigeria, it never happened in Nigerian history. Dollar was going almost 2005. With this small time that he has over only 9 months or 10 months now, the dollar was still coming down. And you can go now, what the world, people don't love to go to Nigeria to invest. We have some other companies that they even wanted to come and meet us now, that they want to really come and invest in Nigeria because of this man. So what I'm always saying that if they can give him chance, up to now, because Nigeria was already having over 25 years of the past government, they have spoiled all this country. So that's why it's taking it very difficult to control it. That's why we didn't bother ourselves to disturb him now, because we know that he has many things to do to fix this country in order. So if they can give him a chance, I know in the next 4 years, people will vote for Bola Tinubu.
Inshallah, sir.
Inshallah.
Sir, now this question is a very interesting question. Recently, there has been some moves among the opposition, and there are early talks of mergers or collaboration for future election. What do you think the chances are for the All Progressive Congress moving forward?
Who are these people? It's Atiku Abubakar. We have given a ticket to fly under Bola Tinubu. He was disgraced by another party. He came to us, we give him a ticket to fly. And also, he never do any interparty. And they should look, this man, he was there for only one party. They are just wasting their time. You know how this man came on board. What about his esteemed president? They can't try. He can't try. They are just wasting their time. Someone just came in, now he's esteemed president. They can't change us. They can continue coming together. You put them away.
Let's talk about the renewed hope agenda. Do you think we're on track? Where are the other areas the ruling party needs to do better at all levels?
You can see now in the education sector, Mr. President just opened a loan section on the loan, and the health section, and the transport. And the many things you can see how he's getting everything together. So that's the main reason of the renewed hope agenda, which is already on the track record that he's doing it, which in the next couple of months or 4 months, I think even we're in Abuja, the current minister, they are going to commission over 700 or so. I think if you can see the work is going, since Abuja left, I think the former minister, Erufai, I don't think Abuja have got someone that really work like a Bola Tinubu. So I think the renewed hope agenda, people are seeing everything like you can see trend now from Enugu, everywhere is coming up. So I think even now recently the Minister of Aviation is going to bring some new aircraft to us. So the renewed hope agenda, people will see it live on ground in Abuja and Nigeria entirely.
Thank you so much. Corruption has been a menace in Nigeria under successive governments. How do you think we can tackle this corruption to bring accountability and transparency?
You can see somebody that's just coming on board, the current minister of humanitarian, which she was part of the campaign we did, and she's one of the closest to Mr. President. She was investigated by EFCC recently, about 2 of them. And you can see the past CBN governor, he's still having a case to answer, and maybe I think tomorrow something. So Mr. President is working hard for the corruption. Yeah, the former governor of Kogi State is still hiding. They was bringing out to answer some questions. And locally, I have an opportunity hearing the AFC chairman. So far, they have recovered over 200 billion naira from people. So I know Mr. President is ready to handle that section, which you can see better. You know, she's still on looking how she can come back on board, which Mr. President really asked her to resign from the power. Who did that in Nigeria? I'm sorry, the first government, even the former Minister of Aviation, he was arrested recently with his daughter in the court. So what are people talking about? Mr. President is ready to tackle this corruption. Just give him time. You see, even now, very soon, you can hear some people that are going to be arrested. They should better return the money. Because the money, he was a man that struggled this country to be wise. He's the only one remain for us. People that struggle to get this democracy. Nigeria never have a democracy leader like Bola Tinubu. Go and look at star record. Apart from Shagari, who else? They are all military eras. Obasanjo is a military man. So I know Aswad is going to handle that. There's no issue about it.
Thank you.
Currently, the civilian government is in the cell.
A lokacin da kuna Lagos tare da shugaban ƙasa, kuna jam'iyyar AD. Yanzu kuma kuna babban fage a ƙarƙashin jam'iyyar APC, kuma yana a matsayin shugaban ƙasa. Ta yaya kake tunani za ka yi amfani da wannan matsayin naka ka jawo hankalin 'yan arewa su fahimci manufar Renewed Hope Agenda ta shugaban ƙasa da yanda zai kawo ci gaba da al'umman Najeriya?
Ok, dama abin da zai ce ƙaramin labari zan bada zaman mu da shi shugaban ƙasa da muna AD gaba ɗaya. Akwai mutane da suke mazauna a Lagos, kuma muna Lagos, a nan Yarba da Agege da sauran wajaje daban-daban. Kuma kan wannan tafiyar ne Allah ya taimake mu har ya ɗauki ɗan arewa ya ba shi kwamishina na waterfront wanda yake da gatsi da yake. So wannan ya ƙara sa mutane saboda su gane cewa shi bai da canjin mutane. Wannan mutumin ya zama kwamishina na waterfront shekara 4 a Lagos State. So kuma waɗannan abubuwan da ya yi, kuma sannan AD da yake ciki da ASEAN a Najeriya babu inda bamu da office na wannan tafiya. Shi yasa lokacin da aka tashi maja na CPC da Muhammadu Buhari ya yi takara ɗaya, takara biyu bai samu nasara ba, sai da ya zo samu Bola Ahmed Tinubu aka haɗu muka zauna aka yi maja. Abin da farko Allah bai yi shi ba, aka sake zama Allah bai yi shi ba, na uku ne kuma Allah yi shi. So abin da zai ce duk wanda ya kalli irin wannan gudunmawa da shi wannan dan talaka yake bada a Najeriya, kuma shi ne yake da abokai yan arewa. Duk Najeriya nan ba inda bai da abokin arewa. Sarakuna ne, gwamnoni ne da 'yan siyasa duk abokan shi ne. Ina ya tura Latin Bishop wani lokaci, me yasa kake tare da su Abu Ibrahim Sanata da dan Toro sarkin Bargo da mai rasuwa da su Kanti Bello. Ya ce a lokacin Abacha aka tsare su a prison. Sai su da suke 'yan arewa da gata sai suka samu let Hassan Usman Katsina ya ba Abacha ka dace da Allah ayar lizai ɗin mutanen guda biyu da Kanti Bello da Abu Ibrahim 'yan Katsina yan wanshi. To kawai sai dai Abu Ibrahim ce shi ba zai je koyana ba. Ai da samtin abin da Bola Ahmed Tinubu bai, su ma sun san lahidi suka yi. Su ba za a je koyana cikin wannan prison sai an sake su. So mutumin da kaga shi ma ai arewa lokacin da yana tsare sun taimake shi. Su muna son mu ga mutanen Najeriya cewa wannan mutumin arewa ne, kuma har yanzu nan yana tare su. Yanzu ma shi dan gidan Abu Ibrahim ma saboda irin gudunmu domin da baban shi ya ba shi suna tare, shi ya ba wata ma'aikata na agriculture na hedin shi wanda yake Muhammadu yaro ne mai hankali wanda yake yana iya tafiya da harkokin gona. So kuma aka ba shi wannan wurin kuma aka riga. So kaga in ana ba mu dan yana bayarbe ya ba mu aikin gona, kuma san ce arewa gona muke yi. So kuma an ka dan arewa kuma an ba shi. So kuma shi ne ke gane cewa mutane su gane cewa shi Bola Ahmed Tinubu mutum ne wanda yake yana da kula da 'yan arewa da kowa da kowa. Ni kenan nake tare da ku gashi na tare shi yanzu shekara kusan 17-20. So ina son a ƙara kula da shi, a ba shi ayan hankali kuma da abubuwan da ke damun shi. Saboda ni abin da ke burge shi yake burge ni, mutumin nan ya sai da goma da bashi. Ni kaɗai ne ya je fadar na Lagos ya tara jama'a ya ci a gode mu. Sannan kuma an ci zaɓen nan ina zaune bai gani kwana biyu ba a cikin fadar shugaban ƙasar ci a kira ni. Haka ya ce ma Aminu ga tebur da kake kuku Allah ya kawo ka cikin ofis ɗin shi. So wannan abin da ya mini ya riga ya min kumi. Wannan abin ma ya mukami abin da yake mu. Kuma ni kaɗai ne inda ya gani zai tsaya shiga shi ne. So shi sarki ga mai arewa kada a tsari su yadda wani ya juya musu ra'ayi akan wannan abin da Bola Ahmed Tinubu ke yi. AD ita ta kuma ACN ta kuma AC. So kuma ga shi ta babban jam'iyya kamar kuke magana. So ba wanda ma ina bayan arewa su yi hankuri, insha Allah za a ga canji.
Amin. Amin ya rabbi. Insha Allah ci gaban shugaban gwamnatin Bola Ahmed Tinubu zai yiwu. Thank you so much, Honorable Aminu Suleiman, TSO, for having us today on our show. And we learned a lot from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, viewers. I hope you have learned a lot about today's episode on Your Voice podcast about who President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is and also how to move the nation forward. You can kindly follow us on all our social media handles below. See you next time. Stay tuned.